To all my black entrepreneurs, we gotta do better, y'all. So tune in to the Entrepreneurians Podcast, where we help build better black businesses.
Hey. Welcome back to the Entrepreneurians Podcast with me, your girl, Tiffany Nicole, and that is Lash Trace.
Y'all already know. What up,
and
y'all?
this is Nequetta, Albert from NAO Fit Gang, and we're going to get into some tips, some tricks, and some resources to get your business popping, because I know you got some. Because I need to write some down, because I've been trying to find the right email blast thing, the right text thing, and I ain't trying to pay a whole bunch of money. So I know you got the right stuff. So let's get into this.
Let's get into it. Tips, tricks, and resources. So for emails, definitely, and newsletters, MailChimp. I would say you also have Constant Contact. Constant Contact is good, and it's similar to MailChimp because it has a lot of plugins. But Constant Contact don't give you the free option.
It's like a trial or something for like 60 days.
For 60 days. With MailChimp, they give you that free option for as long as you're under 1,000 people.
So what if you get over 1,000?
If you get over 1,000, you can keep the same account, but you would get 2,000 up when you get up to after 1,500. It's like $15. After 2,000, it's like $25. It's really, really cheap. So initially, I had about 7,000 emails on there, and it was over $100. So what I paid somebody to curate the newsletter's open rate. So what she went in and looked at was we had about a 20-30% open rate. So if you got 7,000 going out, you got about 1,400 of them opening for 20% opening the emails. And so what we did was we kept the audience right now. Even though I got 7,000 emails, they're only going out to like 1,800 people. Because one, we wanted to increase the open rate. I don't want to be paying to send you an email and you're not even opening it.
Exactly.
So the first thing is I would say start with MailChimp, use the free account. A lot of times we think big. I got 10,000 emails, so I'm going to put all 10,000. No. Pay attention to when you send out your newsletter, it shows you analytics. It shows you who's opening them. It shows you what name, what email. Pay attention to those open rates, and those are the people you want to target. And then what we did was every month we got rid of the people who wasn't opening our newsletters. So it increased the open rate. And at first, for 3 years straight, we had never gotten conversions on newsletters. Really? We are going to our 4th year, and we get conversions every Friday. We send out a newsletter. 4%, 7%, 10%.
You know why? Them analytics.
This
school right here preaches analytics, y'all. No matter what you do, look at the how you say analytics.
Look at the analytics.
Analytics. That's like Nequetta Analytics. That's her name.
It's true.
Like she don't play by these analytics, y'all. She don't play.
Go on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and look at the analytics. It's gonna tell you your target market. It's gonna tell you your audience. 30% female, 70% male. It's gonna tell you who liking and what they like. Your analytics is gonna tell you what to post, because if it's a high number, you want to be posting more of that content. If it's a low number, you want to be getting rid of it. So I study analytics every Monday. I sit down and look at the numbers and what did the audience like.
That's so important.
It's
you'd be
so
surprised.
Right.
And a lot of times I look at the analytics and I'm totally shocked at the results. And not necessarily in a good or bad way. I'm just surprised. Like, wow, people in Idaho listen to the Entrepreneurians Podcast. Like, it's, you get so much insight. And that's why they call it insights. When you look at your analytics on Instagram and Facebook, you're looking at the demographics, the location, what these people like, what these particular people like, when these particular people like
what
these particular
they
things.
Like it. What days they like it.
That's important.
And all of these metrics change per person. And a lot of times you got to find programs or campaigns that can target who your audience is.
It's true.
Exactly.
It's true. So that's one. Definitely check your social media analytics. For text alerts, I use call Multiplier. There's two. There's one called text alerts. Where that one is on your phone and it give you a code, it lets you schedule, it lets you do everything. I use Call Multiplier. It even give you a number to say text back 718866 if you want to. That's text alert.
Okay.
Now call multiplier don't have that one, but call multiplier gives you an actual number. You pick the area code, and they give you a physical number, and they can text back that number.
That's
okay.
So it's similar to that short code, but I love call multiplier because text alert charges you a monthly, individual. It charges you per text that go out. Call multiplier is going to charge you either if you want it to be per message, which costs more, or you can say, like, I started with 50 texts of the people, my top customers, and I paid $20 a month for that, and it worked perfect. And then
how many times did you text them?
Unlimited.
Oh, shit.
So I send out text message Monday, Tuesday, because you choosing
Tuesday. I like that.
I was about to say she went real country on us that time.
Tuesday. I send them out on Monday, Motivational Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, WINS, Wednesday, and then I send them out on Friday because that's payday.
Yep, there you go.
So, and I just started sending them out on Self-Care Sunday just to remind people to take care of themselves. Yeah. But the text alert converts. So I always put my website at the bottom of the text alert. You got more clicks coming from those text alerts from people. Anything. So right.
The open rate is better on text messages than
they responding to the text messages. They text message me back, and I can go on the app. I can go to callmultiplier.com, and it showed me all the responses. And then they're opting in. They're having their friends and family to opt in. So I get referrals from people. Text alerts is it, y'all.
Seems like, I'm sorry to cut you off.
That's why.
It seems like people are so much more open to receiving random text messages now.
It's true.
Because 5 years ago, when you're getting a random text from somebody trying to promote a business or trying to sell you something, you're like, who the hell is this? How they get my number and why are they texting me? Now it's just like, oh, that's somebody trying to sell me something. And you just, if you're not interested, you just ignore it. You're not offended by it anymore like you used to be.
No, I don't ignore it now. I stop. Stop texting me. I put it because if you respond back, stop. They have to remove your number.
Right, and that's another good thing. You have control.
Your option.
Like you can cut it off.
Yeah.
So that's why I think people accept it a lot more now. They understand they have the ability to cut it off. And they understand that, all right, this is just an advertiser trying to sell me something. Yeah.
It's true.
It's not somebody trying to hack into my phone. Whatever.
But because, and that's another thing too. Put this on your website. You don't share information. Yeah. Because people sometimes don't want to support you because they think you're gonna sell their information. Especially if you got a popping website or you do really good. Me putting that on there, I had 3 people already contact me saying thank you for putting this on here because I am worried that my email will be sold. Like I've been in business 4 years, so I've collected 7,000, almost 10,000 emails in that little time frame. Not to say that everybody's opened them up, but just imagine what risk that put them in if I was to go sell their emails.
Right.
So
hackers can get anything from your email address.
Second tip, I want to say, stop putting your birthday. I took my birthday off Facebook about 5 years ago. I got hacked from that. People use little stitches. They stitching your information. So you'll give your birthday, then you'll give your year, then you'll give your month. This is a big tip. Take your birthday. Even Facebook tell you, do not put your birthday. And that's funny. They ask for it, but they also tell you not to put it. So people are taking this challenge now saying, hey, I'm 39 years old. I was born January 15, 1962. It's like you just don't give that type of information. So biggest tip I can say is personal info. If it's personal, it should not be on Facebook. My birthday, people have to ask me, when is your birthday? When is your birthday? Because I took it off of Facebook. So that's a big nugget. I want to give y'all a TikTok nugget that I think will help you all.
Here we go. Y'all know how I feel about TikTok.
I love TikTok.
I like scrolling. I don't like doing.
Okay. This app is called Trend Talk.
Oh, that sounds dope.
Yeah, Trend Talk. And what it does,
on that all night. Watch.
What it does, it's like $2.99. It's cheap. It's like $2.99 for the year, I believe. It's really cheap. But what it does is it allow you to, first of all, find out what's the latest music that's trending on TikTok. So you can pair your videos or whatever shorts to a trending video. But it takes it to the next step. It also it tells you how many times it's been played. Like Thinking With Me by Kevin Gates been played 2 billion times. The song has 283 likes. It's been shared 3.8 million times on TikTok. Engagement rate. Just from using this song, people are engaging 14% more than they would if this wasn't this song.
You know what that is? Analytics.
This is analytics.
Talk that talk, Tiff. That's analytics.
1.9 comments just for using this song. And here's the interesting thing. If you click hashtag, it'll tell you the hashtags that you can use to get more followings and like. This one has one, but each one of them have multiple. It can be up to 30 and 40 hashtags. So let's click on crazy and then click hashtag. These are all the hashtags you need to be using.
See, now if I had that, I would probably be more apt to do TikTok, because for me, TikTok feels like so much more work.
It's not.
Than a lot of the other stuff. It's like I just want to put a video up and go for what I know. But with that, it makes me feel a little more at ease because I feel like I know what I'm doing. I know, but sometimes it seems complicated to me. Mm-hmm. And it's like my brain didn't warm up to TikTok yet. So I like scrolling and watching, but actually doing, it gives me anxiety.
So I think that's because you think you got to create, but with TikTok, you have to recreate.
Yeah.
You don't, right. It's recreate in your own way. When you look at it, you'll see somebody in the video, and if they selling water, they're in the video, you just replace it out with what you selling, the oil. Yeah. But I think that's what we miss. But also the fact that the hashtags, so there's a key to TikTok with hashtags. If you want to build your audience, I got one video that's been trending since February 21st, and it's almost at 1 million videos. Wow. Million views right now. It's been trending since February 21st. And a part of it has been I had started learning, what if I copy and paste and use the same hashtags? Mm-hmm. And that audience are now, because people can follow hashtags.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
So that whole audience of like 300 million people who follow a lot of the hashtags that I use, anything I post, they like it, follow it, share it, because it's a curated audience.
Now that's different than Instagram, because Instagram acts like they get confused about who your audience is if you use the same hashtags, which makes absolutely no sense.
So with Instagram,
the hashtags say who I'm trying to target, so why is it confusing?
I've noticed using fewer than 10 hashtags on Instagram always work, and I always use Explore page and Reels. Okay, those are two that I always use. Other than that, the third one I always use is the city I did the video in. Okay, that helps a lot with Instagram.
I've always done hit the location, but I've never actually hashtagged the actual city.
Yeah, hit the location and hashtag the city. Always hashtag Reels and Explore page, and then don't go over about 10 total, because I'm telling you, the videos that I see doing the best have fewer than 10 hashtags, and that's weird to me. But also I notice, again, we talked about this, you can't share resources from TikTok to Instagram because they're in competition, so you get low numbers. You have to create on Instagram like you got to create on TikTok versus sharing. And that's another thing too. Instagram automatically shares your reels on Facebook if it's not a TikTok video.
They really suppress your video if they feel like it came from TikTok. Which usually you can solve the problem by removing the watermark. With some program you can remove the TikTok watermark. I didn't know until you told us this, but the TikTok watermark is in 3 places on each video. The beginning, the middle, and the end.
When it first come up, left, right, and in the end, it's going to show you a whole
the whole page becomes the TikTok logo.
It's interesting.
That was smart on their part.
It was.
Well,
it is.
You're going to take this video with you.
Thank you. They know us. We'll cut it off. Because remember when it first came out, what was that? And at the bottom, most apps will have their logo at the bottom. So you have to pay.
You can
crop it right on out.
TikTok is so...
Or you could... Like I would take Pixay Pro, which is another photo editing app. And I would put my logo over top of somebody else's logo.
There you go.
That's smart. I ain't think about that. Now that's smart. That's smart.
Because a lot of times you can't get rid of their logo. And if you crop it out, now I'm losing a lot of the picture that I want there. So I said, I'm just throwing my logo right on top of there.
That's smart.
And I would stretch it. If it wasn't big enough, I would just stretch my logo. I'll make it bigger.
That's it.
Cover theirs up.
There's a future for you to put your logo on TikTok too. Start using that. I noticed with me putting, it's not even a future. It's just an ad. When you click the picture section. So look at this. Every video now has NAO figuring right here.
Oh, okay.
So and that's just a matter of you click adding a picture, you go where you would add a sticker, and it allow you to add your logo or upload a photo. And it can even...
And it'll appear on everything you post?
It'll appear on... So that's every video I put my logo on now. So that if anybody download my...
Yeah, they get they're going to get that logo.
Yeah, they're going to get the logo. So you can't get my video without the logo.
Right.
You TikToked them. That's what you did. You TikToked them. All right.
If you're using... Yep, logo placement. It's easy too. If you're using Facebook and Instagram, you definitely need Creator Studio and Business Suite.
Yeah.
That's how you schedule posts for both pages.
Yep, we use it.
Yep. Creator Studio is just another world. Oh my
It's definitely a learning. That has a learning curve to it. But once you learn it, it's good.
And it's on the computer. It's different from the phone.
It is.
Like I'm telling you all this. If you have a business and you are not using Creator Studio app or Business Suite app, your business is probably struggling because it shows you. It shows you analytics. And it shows you analytics per post.
Yeah.
So everything you post is going to show you in live time what's going on.
That's important. I need to see a breakdown.
YouTube does that for our videos. Like we'll see in live time. We'll see what country, what time.
Yeah.
Like how long they actually watch the video.
They send you an email. YouTube sends you an email every week of your weekly subscribers, updates. Check that stuff out because that's the stuff to let you know. Those are your measurements to let you know, am I doing good? Am I doing bad? Or am I at a standstill?
Yep. Oh.
Yeah. And they help, those measurements help you make the right next decision, the right post, the right campaign, the right ad copy, you know what I mean? It's just all of that stuff, all of those insights and those analytics so dial down your your ad or whatever you pushing. It just really makes it so I always do this.
He does get
brain fart.
I always do this.
It just makes it better.
It just makes it better.
Just say what you're going to say.
I over-explain. That's it. That's what I do. And I get lost in my over-explanation.
But you explained it well because it's going to do what it's going to do. Right. But we wanted to do more, but we're not taking time to understand why it's not doing more. If you have an audience of women primarily on your page, but you posting men, that's because you don't understand your audience. Right. So if you sit down and say, I know my audience is about 60% females and NAO Fit Game, 40% male. So I target female posts and I throw less male posts in there, but I don't miss them. I don't not post about the male. And that's what we do. We target, if I have a growing male audience, I got to start sharing some of the dominant posts that focus on both of them. But checking the analytics let me know that at first I was 90% female, 10% male, and now it's 60-40. That's a 30% growth.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Right. It's a good balance too.
Yeah, it's a good balance.
Yeah.
Because the women, especially the old women, they love seeing the men come in there. And
they be acting up in that group, y'all.
Don't they?
They be acting up in that group. I'm like, let me find out we got some cougars in here. They be acting up.
We definitely do. Books and resources. So I would say for everybody that is looking to lose weight or get your hormones in balance, this book has changed my...
That's the next segment.
I was ready. Oh, tips, tricks, and resources.
I should read to the book club. It's okay.
Oh, okay. I thought resources was a book. You're absolutely right. She said, hold on, say that. We're going to say the book
for last.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
I was ready. Now. Okay, she was ready.
I got a list of books for y'all.
Good, yay. We like that.
All right, y'all, we be back with the book club.
Yes.
Stay tuned.